He ain't in here. He's giving the driver meeting.
Okay, welcome race fans. Here tonight we're at Charlotte with the NARN Group, the North American Racing Network, and their awards banquet with following a short race right afterwards. So make sure you stay with us on that. So we're waiting on Daryl to get in here, and he is going to be officiating here for a little while. So we'll give him a minute here. Yeah, we'll be right with you. We're waiting on Daryl to get back here, and he will be officiating.
Okay, Rudy?
Yes.
I'd like to welcome all the viewers to North American Racing Network Season 1 2014 Awards Night. The drivers have, it's been a long season. You've been with us all season. The drivers have done pretty good throughout the season, doing some green flag racing. And I'd like to thank you and MaxSpeedTV before we start for everything that you've done, the broadcasting and everything else throughout the year.
All right.
But, we're gonna start off the awards night here, calling out the drivers for the first award, which is our Sportsman's Award. And the Sportsman's Award goes to the driver that the admins felt had a very clean season. They didn't cause any other drivers much issues on the tracks, and they apologized for drivers. And they also, if the leaders were coming up to lap them, they'd move out of the way, or they knew someone had a faster truck than them, they'd move out of the way, and stuff like that. Now, we got 6 nominations for this award. The number 31 of Richard Holland.
Okay, hold on one second, Daryl, because I'm getting an echo. You're talking in here and in the room.
Oh, do you have the race room up for live broadcast, Rudy?
Yes. Yes.
We'll use that one strictly, the race room. We won't use TeamSpeak. The nominee is William Budd. And we have Rick Bagone, Jason Halverson, John Pansua, who is not here tonight, and Jonathan McMinn, who is not here tonight. After a tight race in the voting, Richard Holland and William Budd are the runners-up with 34 vote points each, but the winner is Jason Halverson for the Sportsman Driver of the Year. Jason, if you can drive your truck around to the start-finish line for your interview, that'd be appreciated.
I knew that was going to happen. He just got disqualified. He's got to go around the track. He can't go backwards on pit road.
So drivers drive around the track. This way it doesn't qualify you. Sorry about that, viewers. Jason tried to go backwards and it EQ'd him before I could clear his flag. So Jason, was this were you expecting to win this award at all?
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, after some tight voting, you beat out Richard Holland and your teammate William Budd for the award. What's that mean to you, winning this award? And having the admins feel what they do about the way you drive and the way you show respect to the other drivers out there.
Well, I really appreciate and I'm honored that you guys would give me that much respect. I try to drive everybody as clean as I can. Get what you give is what I say, so I haven't really showed it a lot in the last races, but I try to stay out of the way, and it helps my race as long as with everybody else's.
Is there anything you want to talk about throughout your season here at Narn? What were your plans? Because you joined halfway through the season, so when you came in here, did you have any goals set with Marcus Babby, your team owner, and the rest of your team?
Yeah, just to do what I've been doing and finish the races as clean as I can, and just get as many laps and seat time as I can get in. I'd like to thank Marcus and William and Ricky for all their support. We've all worked together really well at Bad Intentions Motorsports, and it's been a great half season for me. I've really enjoyed it over here at Narn. You guys run an awesome league. Everybody treats everybody well, and I like the fact that there isn't any fixes and that you run what you brung, and that's what you end up with.
Okay, thank you, Jason, and I hope you're as proud of the award as the admins were of you winning it. You did a great job here in the short time you've been with us, and we look forward to you in season 2. Again, thanks for coming out and being a real sport on the track.
Thanks a lot, and I hope to see more of you guys.
Next up, the driver's not here tonight, but we were looking to get some words in with our All-Star champion, Rudy. I don't know if you remember back that far, but it was Nick Racino won our first ever All-Star race, which gets him a buy into our future All-Star races. He gets an automatic invite the same way NASCAR does it. They do it for a max of 10 years, but ours is for as long as our league is running. Nick Racino gets an automatic buy into the All-Star race. So he's not here for this award, so we're going to move on to our next award, which is our team championship. So if I can get the Storm Motorsport drivers to come around to the start-finish area, that'd be appreciated. Storm Motorsports is captained by Don Stevenson. Ryan Borges is the driver, Martin Porter and Eric Sharp, and the team owner is David Lone. Don and Ryan are the only drivers that could be with us here tonight, and the award will be accepted on behalf of the thrown team by Don Stevenson. So Don, you guys have, you guys in Bad Intentions and Old School and Woodwrench have the biggest teams on here. Were you guys expecting to win the team championship throughout the season?
Yeah, I thought we had a good chance at it because just of the fact that we have 3 guys here that run, you know, every single race, and we have 3 guys that are capable of winning each, you know, every race. And you know, we got Eric Sharp that races with us too, and you know, he's owner for Vortex Motorsports, and next year we're going to be having 2 teams on the track, so we're hoping for more success next year as well.
Now Don, you guys had your ups and downs throughout the season. You carried a good chunk of the weight for the team, and but Ryan and Martin there were to support you throughout most of the year. Now, could you have asked for better teammates, or were you happy with the guys you had behind you?
I'll tell you what, I could not have asked for any better teammates than what we got here at Storm Motorsports. I mean, we all work together so hard and so much, you know, try to put together the best setups we can. And you know, both Ryan and Martin did a heck of a job this year. And you know, Martin really, you know, he really improved a lot throughout the season, and he was a solid top 5, top 10 driver there, you know, towards the second half, through the whole second half of the season there. And you know, next year we're gonna try to get him in the victory lane. And Ryan got himself a win earlier this season at Chicago, so I mean, it was nice that all 3 of us had success this year.
Okay, thanks, Don and Storm, and I hope you guys have the same luck in Season 2 that you guys have had in Season 3. Next up, we're going to head to the Rookie of the Year. And Don Stevenson, you can just sit right where you're at. Ryan, you can pull her back to pits. Don Stevenson has won NARN's first Rookie of the Year. In 5th place was Nick Racino with 289 rookie points. Ryan Borges got 4th with 304 rookie points. William Flood got 3rd with 307 rookie points. Richard Holland was 2nd with 310. And Don Stevenson took 1st with 355 rookie points. Now, Don, as Rookie of the Year, was this an award you were expecting to win at all?
This one, I actually really wasn't, just because, I mean, this kind of award, it rewards more guys that, you know, that can get the wins and get the top finishes, and I've kind of always thought of myself as more of a consistent driver and not necessarily one that, you know, is the fastest on the track, you know, and gets wins, but, you know, like I said, we were able to get a few wins there this season with, you know, a lot of pit strategy and things like that, and we were always right there in the hunt, and I've always believed, you know, if you put yourself in a position to win, you know, enough times, you will get a couple of them. So, you know, the season worked out perfect for that, and so, and then we filled it, the rest of the races there. We were able to have solid top 3 finishes a lot, and that's what it takes to not only win this award, but also to be in the hunt for the championship.
Well, yeah, you did a good job, and it wasn't just the way the award was done was similar to the way NASCAR does it. They take your best 6 races and then your sectional races for bonus points throughout the season, and then your on-track and off-track conduct was also brought into play. So congratulations on winning the Rookie of the Year, and we'll see you one more time probably tonight, Don, for your championship interview. But next up, we're going to have the most improved driver for NARN. And we have 3 drivers that were picked by the admins. Jonathan McMinn, who's not here tonight, Ricky Fagone, part of Bad Intention Motorsports, and Jason Halverson, who's also part of Bad Intention Motorsports. Close voting, and it was separated by 1.5 points, but the winner of the most improved driver is Jason Halverson. Jason Halverson, if you can bring it out to center here. We all talk to you as you're driving out here through the communication system there, Jason, but is this an award that you thought you were in the running for most improved driver in our first season?
I really, really appreciate everything you guys have been doing for me, and everybody actually in this league is just awesome. You got some really classy people here, and I'm really honored to be in there and that you guys actually let me run with you.
Now, you got a lot of people on your team that support you as well, and your teammate Ricky Fagone was in the running for this, and this was a hard decision for us, I think, to make, because Ricky, this was his first time, our league was the first time racing into iRacing itself, so he's came a long ways in just the 2 weeks when he first started to the end of our season, and must mean a lot to have the teammates you have that you guys support each other race after race.
Oh, for sure, and if I could actually pass this award on to Ricky or even share it with him, that would be a great honor for me, because I've known Ricky since he started in this, and I mean, the guy's unbelievable. He can really wheel a car, and he's teaching me stuff. He's just an awesome, phenomenal racer, and I actually, he's got my vote for most improved.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is an award that you can't share, but I suppose you can do something on the inside, and if you want to take the winnings from this award and send it to him, that's up to you, but when it goes down in the record book, your name's going to go down for the first ever Most Improved Driver award for NAR.
I really appreciate it, and again, like I said, I just try to race clean and try to just get in as many laps as I can and not cause any ruckus on the racetrack. I'm really having a blast over here. This is like a top-notch league, and we really should have a lot more drivers over here to participate with us on a weekly basis. It's an unbelievable league, and Bad Intentions Motorsports is one of the, they treat me like gold, and they help me out on every lap, and we share things back and forth, and there's nothing, everything's out on the table, and everybody knows what's going on, and like I say, Ricky is just one top-notch driver, and William Budd, he's just an awesome setup builder, and Marcus, he's just a great leader. He treats us like gold, and gives us little treats every now and then, and puts all our paint schemes together for us, and he's a good driver himself, so we got a good package, and I'm just honored to be on the team.
Well, congratulations, Jason, and there should be big things for you in Season 2 if you keep on the same track you're running, but right now we're going to head to our third place in the championship points of the season, Ryan Borges. Bring the truck out to the start-finish line. Now, Ryan, you had a tight race for third place. You didn't really much have a chance to fight against Ricky and Don heading into the last few races for first or second, but you barely locked the third place in just by 2 points over Richard Holland. Richard's one of our top-notch drivers we have in this league, as well as you are. what's it mean getting third place in Narn's first season and your first year running with us as well?
I'm definitely happy that I was able to take home at least third place there. Coming into the chase, I felt like I was running really good in the regular season, but in the chase, I don't think I had enough in 10 for the championship. But it was still a good season overall, and I think Richard, he really, over the course of the season, it seems like he improved a lot, and it got to the point where Storm, it was hard for us to keep up with them, but Don brought home the championship, and I was able to hold on to third, and I'm pretty happy with it.
Are you looking forward to repeating third in season 2, or do you want to take that first place away from possibly Ricky and Don?
I would say my goal is to go out and win the championship if I could, but we'll see how it goes, and hopefully hopefully I'll have a better chase next year than last year. But I was happy with the season, and I guess we'll just try to get more wins next year, go for the championship, and see how it plays out.
Yep, congratulations on an awesome season, and look forward to seeing what you can do in season 2, Ryan. We're going to bring out our second place runner-up for the championship, Ricky Brinkman. If you can head to the center circle here. And congratulations on your third place again, Ryan.
Thank you.
I'm not showing Ricky Brinkman. Is he?
Looks like we may have lost Ricky Brinkman, so...
There he is.
Oh,
There he is.
there he is.
He's going backwards. Maybe we just lost him again.
Oops.
Can't go backwards.
Yeah, you can't go backwards, Ricky. I can't clear the blocks fast enough for the system not to beat you. You have to drive her around. Well, Ricky, took second place, and you had a shot if Don had a bad race there heading into the final one, which he didn't have a very good one, but had he placed back further, you could be sitting in the championship spot in season 1. 12 points back is mighty close for a championship race. You must be pretty happy with how your season went, and you finished up that close to first.
Yeah, I'm happy with the season overall. I definitely think I could have done better. I think I cost myself a championship by finishing poorly a few times. But all in all, I'm happy with the way everything turned out.
Now, I imagine heading into season 2, you're not going to let a 4 point separate you from your trophy this time around, and you're going for the whole shebang next season.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna try getting every race I can.
Now, is there anyone you want to give a thanks to that's helped you throughout the season, or anything like that?
Yeah, I'd like to thank John Houston and y'all here at NARN for putting these on every week. I appreciate it a bunch.
Now, Ricky, you were on 3 different race teams. I think you set a league record here so far on that throughout the season. Have you finally found where you want to be heading into season 2 with competition, a team that you've started yourself?
Yeah, this is going to be running all next season for sure. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with everything. Everything's going right now for Competition Motorsports, and I'm looking forward to this new truck and this whole next season.
Yep, good luck on season 2, Ricky. And now we'll bring out our season 1 and the first champion of NARN, Don Stevenson. Good. congratulations again, Ricky. John, you had quite a run this season with 2 back-to-back wins in a row. You and Ricky shared and tied this season with the most wins at 3 apiece. Were you worried at all heading into the final race about having the championship locked in, or did you know you were going to have to fight for it the way you did, trying to gain spots right at the end of the race?
Well, I knew it was going to be a fight, because I knew Ricky wasn't going to let up, and it was going to be a battle during the whole chase there, and thankfully, I still say the biggest race for me this season was the next to last race of the season where I won at Las Vegas, and it allowed me to have that points gap there at Texas, because we had struggled there in the All-Star race, and I know Ricky was really strong there, among other drivers there too. But so I knew I wanted to have as big of a points gap there going to Texas, and fortunately we were able to get the win there at Vegas, and it allowed me where I just had to try to not have trouble, which I did have trouble at the beginning of the race and got some incident points, so that made it where I had to finish 11th or better, and I knew I had to get it up into the top 10 there, and had to race a little bit harder than I was hoping to, but we were able to get it done and came home with an 8th place finish there, and so I couldn't have been happier with the way it all worked out.
Yeah, okay, you got about 2 minutes before you guys head off to hit the qualifier for the race tonight, and the race is open to any non-driver that has raced one race with us this season. But is there anyone you want to thank, Don?
Gotta thank everyone with Storm Motorsports. My family, my dad helped me with the setups the last few weeks here. I think that was what put it over the top there, giving me the championship there. I owe a lot of it there to him, and thank my wonderful wife here that allows me to race every week. And just I'm a lucky guy. I'm very honored to be the first champion. Something I'm going to remember for a long time.
Well, congratulations again, Don, and I think Ricky's going to be giving you some even more competition with John Houston returning this season, and Richard Holland and Bradley Cooper, and Ryan Keyes is coming back. I'm sure you're going to be on your toes even more than you were this first season.
I'm sure, but we're for the challenge.
Okay, we are getting ready for the race tonight, and the final race is going to be broadcast with Rudy Cummings on MaxSpeedTV. Rudy has been great support for our league throughout the first season, and we wish him the best moving forward, and you may see him again someday. We never know. Thanks again, Rudy, for everything you've done.
Thank you, Daryl. Appreciate that very much. We're looking forward to possibly crossing paths again here someday. Qualifying is about to take place. Well, that was pretty doggone good, Cody.
Yes, it was.
Awesome.
I had to turn my mic on. Yes, it was awesome.
Yep, I enjoyed that. That was quite an awards banquet, man. A lot of very distinguished guests there tonight. I'm telling you, when you look at the record that these guys have got out here, I've been through the whole season with them, and you just jumped on board here the latter part of the season, but to watch some of the races that I've seen this season has just been phenomenal. These guys really know how to get it done, and you know, when you throw a few dollars out there like these guys have and put it on the line, I'm telling you, it's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hey, Rudy.
Yes.
Because this is our awards night and kind of a fun race, Steph LeBrun, one of our admins, and Sean Doer will be on the track tonight running the race.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
So I know sometimes you exclude our names because you know us, we're admins when we show up in the standing things. They will be on the track, so wherever they're sitting, that's where they're going to be.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you, Daryl. And, man, I'll tell you what, it's just... I was just telling Cody it's just been you know, a phenomenal season with you guys, and I'm gonna miss it. But man, you guys have got a great thing going, and don't give up on it, Daryl, because man, as you heard, all them guys were so thankful for the work that you guys have put into this, and great league what you got going on.
Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while, even when another game that I'll be playing, Star Citizen, comes out, and then I got a very supportive girlfriend in my life and supports me and lets me continue to do this, so I'm going to give a big thanks to her too. So, and I'm going to hang out with you guys in broadcast. I'm not going to say much, but I'll be here for the tower calls for you guys on the fly, Rudy.
Okay, sounds good.
But I also got to thank all the sponsors that we've had throughout this season as well, because it couldn't have happened without the likes of Infernal Computers, which is owned by William Budd, and Gale Force Racing, which most people know Nick Ottinger is a part of. MaxSpeedTV, you've been really supportive throughout the season for us as well, Rudy. Old School Motorsports, Bad Intention Motorsports, Kim Dolan's Realty. So if you're looking for a house in the Oxnard, California area, check her out. And Bark Competition, everybody knows George Bark, I think, in iRacing. Without his help, this league wouldn't have got off the ground either. So you can't forget your sponsors.
Absolutely. Well, that'll be cool. A couple of new faces out there tonight. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm used to seeing Sean Doer, but I have yet to see Steph run any laps, so hopefully we're going to see some... There he is. He just rolled into 10th in qualifying.
There was actually only about 40 seconds left in the practice when I advanced it, so anybody that didn't practice, you wouldn't have gotten any practice anyways. And just so everyone knows, because this is not a 100% official race, it's an awards race, the fuel is at 6.5 gallons or 35% to force a caution in a pit stop in this shortened race. So the drivers tonight are only running with 35% fuel in these trucks for the laps to force some green flag pit stops on the shortened race, Rudy.
Yeah, oh, that's cool. That's a good idea. Yeah, you know, when you think about a shortened fuel load out on a track like this here, it's only a mile and a half, but running a full tank, you know, 65 laps, I think, I'm not sure. Could you make that on a full tank?
The drivers told me they could earlier in the week.
Yeah. Yeah, so, you know, you wouldn't have to even stop for fuel. So, yeah, putting a 35%, oh, that's going to be interesting. You may have to stop 2 times.
Yeah, and I'm probably going to get some flack over this because they did their qualifying setups based on 100% fuel.
Whoops. Yeah, that does kind of throw a clinker into it.
Yeah, I know Competition and Storm, and I'm sure I'm going to hear it from Old Schools as well, but this is an awards night, a fun race, so it wouldn't happen in a regular season race like this.
Right. Oh, Jay Anderson's in there. Cool. I haven't seen him in a little while.
This race is also free for all the drivers that have done at least one race with us throughout the season, and there's $60 in iRacing credit prizes that's going to be handed out throughout the race as well tonight.
Oh, that's awesome.
What are some of these times coming in, Rudy?
Well, Michael Tippett's on the top with a 28.919. John Houston right behind him, 12 one-thousandths of a second right behind him. Richard Holland third, William Budd fourth, and Ricky Fagone fifth. He is actually 0.234 seconds behind the leader right now. So Michael Tippett's laying down an awesome lap here. Bradley Cooper sixth, Don Stevenson, our champion, seventh, excuse me. Robert Victory eighth, Jay Anderson ninth, and Jason Haverson now bumping Steph off of the 10th position. And these guys are quite a bit slower than our leaders, so I would have to say probably Michael Tibbetts has done his homework here for the setup. Did any of these drivers even know that you were going to chop the fuel down?
No, they did not. And some of them I just received some pokes from already, asking about 6.5 gallons of fuel. So that's why I said I'm sure I'm in for it next. Maybe Cody can come over here and protect me or something.
Oh, if he was in there, he'd probably be poking you too, saying, "What are you doing? All that work I've done on my setup, and you chop the fuel down."
I see Jay Anderson just took 9th here and bumped Ryan Borges and some people down another spot. It doesn't look like Sean's qualifying, but he is racing tonight. Marcus Babb and hasn't put down a qualified time yet either.
Well, are all these guys going to race in it? Because I'm seeing a lot of guys' names in here, but they're like Gary Bauer, Marcus Babb, Ricky Brinkman.
I show Marcus is still in the room, and Ricky Brinkman is still in the room. I'm not seeing Gary. His name's grayed out under the entry, so he is not here anymore.
Oh, okay.
Have we lost Cody, or the cat got his tongue there, Rudy?
I don't know. Cody, are you there? Cody? I don't know what happened to him. Cody? He's having mic issues. Might want to maybe close TeamSpeak out and restart or something, Cody. I don't know.
Can you hear me?
There you go.
Yeah, that's my bad. I said BRB in race control, but I don't guess y'all saw it.
Nope.
My bad. I had to go get something.
I don't know if I want to know what that is, but it's all right. You don't need to elaborate.
Be right back, Rudy. Be right back.
No, he said he had to go get something.
Oh, yes. That I don't need to know about that part either.
Yep. TMI.
Why y'all got to team up on the broadcaster? I went to get food, man.
Okay. All right, we're going to get down here trackside as they get ready to line up for the grid. And let's see, we're down through the qualifying grid. Michael Tippett's on the pole with a 28.919. Congratulations to him for the pole. John Houston coming in second. Richard Holland third. William Budd fourth. Ricky Fagone fifth. Bradley Cooper sixth. Don Stevenson seventh. Robert Victory 8th, Jay Anderson 9th, Ryan Borges 10th, Jason Haverson 11th, Robert Riley 12th, Eric Wortley 13th. Steph LeBrun, is that how you say that? LeBrun. In 14th. Breen Johnson 15th and Ricky Brinkman 16th. Gary Bauer 17th and Sean Dorr, I believe, I don't know, he'd be 18th. Marcus Babb 20th, and I believe Daryl is not racing, so he's going to be sitting in the booth with us. Okay, so we're back here on Michael Tibbetts.
I know one thing I'm going to bring up to the track committee next meeting is put a concession stand closer to the booth.
That sounds like a winner to me.
Man, we have to run all the way down to almost the bottom floor to get food.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that.
I think we're in for an exciting race tonight, Rudy.
Yeah, 65 laps. That's should be pretty cool. I'm just trying to get things finished up here. Sorry, but yeah, it should be pretty cool. Not a big field, and a lot of anxious drivers to try to win this race, and that should be kind of cool.
Indeed.
No points on the line, just some money.
Gotta love that green stuff.
Yep, green stuff's always good.
Oh yeah. So what'd you think about Storm winning the team owner?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
We saw great performance out of them all season, though.
Yes, and and my thing with that is a lot of times we've seen them. If you remember, they would be hanging out in the back, for the first part of the race, and then all of a sudden, boy, by halfway through the race, they're right up there in the top 10.
It seems that all of them Storm Motorsports trucks had a long run set up under the chassis. It took them about 20 laps, and like you said, they were to the front.
Yep.
Here we go.
Can you see anyone running the old chassis, Rudy, with your ITVO setting?
No, you were the only one in the whole server that had the old Chevrolet. And you're not in the race, correct?
Correct.
So, yeah.
Yeah, but I can't see who's got the old chassis vice the new one here by the race.
I'm not seeing anyone with the old truck.
No, I didn't see any. I've seen a lot of Toyotas.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of TRDs out there.
I know most of the teams like Storm and Bad Intentions, they switched to the Toyotas. Old School had stuck with Chevys for this coming up season 2.
Yeah.
We was doing some testing the other night, and it was really interesting. We were finding out that the Chevy trucks was holding up a lot better under temperature and stuff-wise. We ran at Michigan and everywhere, and we taped them up, and it seemed the Chevy outlasted the Toyotas durability-wise on the engine.
Interesting to know that there could be possible difference between the two. I didn't know that iRacing was doing that.
Right, yeah. Wow.
That's what we saw.
Maybe they're unaware of that.
Yep.
Did you guys notice with this last build, they've done some graphical updates too?
Uh-huh.
The pit road signs now have holes in them.
Yep.
Like they do in real life to let the wind pass through.
Yes.
Huh. No, I
You
didn't
hadn't noticed
notice that. No.
Yeah, they sure do.
Oh, that's cool.
I was noticing also, just kind of looking around the track, is the Banquet was underway. That I don't know if they've been like this, but now if you look in the motor homes and motor coaches, there's lights in them, like they're lit up. It's pretty cool, especially in turn 2. There's a few that sit right there behind them signs that are lit up.
Yeah, I just noticed Steph got into the wall here, Cody, coming out of 3 and 4. So he's running in last here right now, but he's got some damage now.
Yep. I've noticed about every driver's taking a high arc into both ends of the racetrack, turn 1 and turn 3. Maybe there's a good amount of grip up high, just trying to get that line to move up.
Well, looks like the guys have really worked on their setups really well here because, man, they're getting around here quite well.
Oh, yeah.
On the track here, Rudy, I don't know if you heard it, but Richard just apologized to John Houston for something.
Oh, no, and I have that muted, but I wonder if they got a little kind of close there or something, or he may have had to check up. Got a little wiggly in front of him.
You know, looking on the back of John's truck there, Cody, it looks like somebody got the front of their nose indented into it.
Oh, we'll have to look at that.
Who's that?
Oh, John Houston. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Looks like he must have got tailgated.
Yeah, he checked up for the leaders on lap 4.
Oh.
And William Bubb wasn't expecting.
Somebody just spun right there, right in front of the leader. Looks like Breen Johnson, I believe, maybe?
That's
or no,
Stefan.
that was Steph, yeah.
Oh,
Boy,
man.
he spun it right around, almost right in front of John Houston right there. Almost took John Houston out.
Yeah, that was a bit of a ride. Someone else had spun down there, too. Yep, Breen Johnson was also involved. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but there's 2 trucks.
I'm on the replay here right now, Cody, and so far everything's going good in the trial vault. Oh, there we go. Coming out of the trial vault, Breen went to go high to get that line by the wall.
Oh, our leader just went into the wall in turn 4. Sorry. And
we got the wrecks happening out here, Rudy.
And Richard Holland takes the lead. Oh, man, he hit that wall a ton.
Who was leading?
Michael Tibbetts was, but he has gone clear back to the 9th place now after taking a lot of damage by hitting the wall.
Oh, and I seen what happened with Steph and the leaders there too, Rudy. At that time, Steph came back up on the track and didn't keep it down low, and the leaders had to go high around them.
Right. Well, Richard Holland's got to be in hog heaven right now. He's out front by 1.3 seconds over John Houston. That's got to be a good feeling to him to be ahead of John Houston like that. Man, that's pretty awesome. John's a really good driver. I've watched him quite a bit. And I'm not saying Richard's not. I'm just saying that's got to be a good feeling that he's out ahead of John.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, going back and watching the replay of Michael Tibbetts hitting the wall there, this track's very line sensitive, and looks like what happened is either Michael didn't hit his line the way he wanted to, or that truck was just really aggressively tightened up as the run's going on. It pushed up the hill so bad that he couldn't get out of the wall going in, or coming out of 4. There was no getting rid of that. It was going in the wall whether he wanted to or not at that point.
No, and I've seen this a lot throughout the season as you see Ryan Borges and Don Stevenson riding right there together. I have seen that so much this season that the teammates kind of stay right around each other, and I don't know if that's to kind of protect each other or they're in communication with each other better or something. They don't have to worry about getting into somebody else. So I think that's really cool about that team.
Yeah, they do hang out quite a bit together, Rudy, and they work together. And I don't know if you noticed, you and Cody, throughout the season, but Martin and Ryan have thrown the odd block to try to protect Don in the lead in the later stages of the chase.
Right,
yeah.
I noticed that.
Yeah, we did notice that, yep.
Well, and also the reason they might be so tucked in together is because, teammates generally won't run the exact same setup, but the base under that truck the setup will have a lot of favoritive characteristics between the 2 trucks or how many ever trucks are on the team. So maybe during the start of the race, it's just them trucks are so much alike, and then the driver might have it set up to do different things later on in the race.
Yeah, that does happen, Cody. And just using Storm as an example, they do work on a base set, but then some of them, like Don, likes it looser than some of the other drivers. And with Bad Intentions, they have a base set, and William likes his a little more loose than some of the other drivers I know for a fact. So they do make alterations to the sets based on each driver.
Yeah, from what I've noticed with this new truck, it gets really loose when you're right up on the tailgate of someone, but when you're not on the tailgate and you're just in dirty air, it tightens up a lot. So with this new truck, a lot of people will probably try to find that sweet spot right in the middle, because like I said, it tightens up in dirty air, but then when you get ready to pass them, it'll snap loose. The spooler on this truck is a little bit shorter than the old truck, and also it doesn't have the two fins on the end of the spooler, which eliminated a little bit of downforce.
Don Stevenson, Rudy, has made a green flag pit stop already.
Short pitting.
Oh, wow. Yes, he did.
I'm not sure.
Put him back in 14th position. One lap down.
I know Cody's our driver expert up here right now, Rudy. He's probably on the track more than we are, so I'm not sure how much 6.5 gallons on a 1.5 mile track will give you for laps.
You know, with this new truck, I haven't did a run here, so I really couldn't tell you.
We've got more guys coming down pit road. Ryan Borges into his pit stall.
Yeah, all the drivers are keying up on track here. The leaders are keying up that they're coming into pits. They're letting the other drivers know.
Yeah, Jason Haverson in. Eric Wortley coming in.
Robert Riley's coming in. I think this is his first race with us. Sean Dewar must have given him the password. But Jay Anderson made a comment, too, as well, that he's coming in.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's stopping already. That give the lead up to John Houston, so he'll get scored as leading the lap. And now he's entering pit road. It looks like everybody. Him and Ricky Brinkman coming down pit road together.
Now, Robert Victory was on the pits for a few laps there. He's 4 laps down. He got his repairs done. He must have had some damage out there, but he's out racing again. But I still see Steph is on the pit road right now already.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not sure what license level you two drivers are, or whatever you would like to call yourself, broadcasters, but if you did run any official races, you do know that Michael Tibbetts just pounded the wall trying to get off pit road. That's a lot of damage right there, just not having the night he wanted. But as I was saying, coming up through your rookie ranks, you do have to run the street stocks until you get to like a D, and then you get the K&N car, and then on up to the trucks and whatnot. But the street stocks here, especially, if you have someone that is willing to push you, you can overpower a lot of single car trucks out here. You push down the back stretch and a little bit on the front stretch, and that might be why them two pitted together, is to maybe push when they can and gain a little on other drivers.
So Michael Tibbetts is bringing it back down pit road here right now, Cody.
Oh, he knocked the wall down, man. Yeah. He hit it hard. He hit that little transition right there between the apron and the banking of the track, and it just did upset the truck.
Back out front, John Houston and William Budd taking the point, and Ricky Fagone third place, 4.4 seconds behind the leader right now. Richard Holland back 4.9. Not exactly sure how Richard got back so far, unless John Houston. Oh, I see. The front three only did 2 tire changes.
Maybe got them trucks set up for only 2 tire stop.
Now it's making sense.
Ricky Fagone and William Budd are on the same team. And I wonder if Jason Halverson and Marcus also did 2 tire stops. I'm going to go back and check that, Rudy.
Well, you know, 65 laps here, it's a 1.5 mile track. If you've got the setup right, you can make it on 2 tire stops here. I know during the Coke 400, or the Coke 600, excuse me, we did 2 tire stops a lot. We'd kind of go back and forth. We'd do left side or right sides and left sides, and we'd just keep going back and forth until the end of the race, or when that last caution comes out and you go ahead and stick 4 on it.
Yeah. So I have confirmed, Rudy, that Bad Intentions Motorsports did right side only.
Yep. Yeah, it makes sense to do that with a short fuel like that. They're going to be stopping more often. If they took right sides this time, maybe next time they'll take left sides. You know, and doing just like what Cody just said. I mean, we're already creeping up on the halfway mark already.
Yep, and you know, I'm not sure if I couldn't think that the fuel would have ran out that quick. What I'm thinking is they pitted like that because I think they can make it from here on out, and whoever pitted first is going to cycle back around to them. But with them people throwing that two-tire curveball in here, the whole field's going to have to fight for position.
Now maybe you and Rudy can school me on something there, Cody. When the race starts at 6.5 or 35% fuel, when they make that pit stop, can they fuel it to 100% after that?
No.
Nope.
It goes back to what you said it as. They can only fuel it that much.
Well, Sean Dorr out here blinking, but he's in 8th place. Jay Anderson 9th. Ricky Brinkman in 10th. And a lot of these guys are in the back here are ones that took 4 tires. Now Jason Haverson, I'm showing that he may have only took 2. Robert Riley with 2.
Yeah, Jason only took 2, but he's got, looks like some damage here, some minor damage to the back end of it.
I was watching Robert Riley come off before that last lap, and his truck really scooted up the hill. I'm not sure if that truck's tighter, if he just, again, missed that line.
Michael Tibbetts is still in the pits right now. Rudy, I don't know if he's pulling it behind the wall or not.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he just said, you know, I'm so far down now. What's the sense? I don't know.
Yeah.
No resets, right? What did he do? Leave?
I think he went to find out what Michael was doing.
Okay. I was talking to him. Okay.
Yeah, I just got word from Steph and Michael. They are done for the night. They're calling themselves silly for the mistakes they made.
Well, yeah, and I can understand that. It's kind of embarrassing, I think. But I know I'd be embarrassed. You go out here to try to, to put on a good show, and this being your final race of the season, and it's just a fun race, and then you go out there and make a mistake like that. So yeah, that's too bad.
What do you think about hopping down and seeing what Sean thinks about driving out here, Rudy, for an on-track interview with Sean Dorr?
All right. Well, as long as he doesn't mind being bothered.
These drivers actually look forward to your on-race interviews.
Oh, okay. I'll find him here. There he is. Okay.
But 2 tires might need to do.
Sean Dorr. Are you there, Sean?
Yes, sir.
Well,
Yes, sir.
let me get on you here first. You're back in 7th. How's your truck feeling out there for you tonight?
I tell you, Richard and the guys put together an incredible set, so it's fast. Very fast, Rudy.
Well, we've seen a little bit of everything out there, and I don't want to give away everybody's little secrets, but we've seen a little bit of everything already so far. We've seen some 2 tires, we've seen 4 tires, and some early stops and some later stops. So I don't know what the plan is, but can you make it from here the rest of the way on fuel?
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Okay.
We're on that shortened fuel run.
Yep.
I might have to make 2 more stops maybe, but like I said, it's just started 20th, and I guess I'm up here at 7th, so the truck's handling really good, but definitely won't make it on 1 more stop.
Well, what did you think of the little clinker there that Darrell threw in with the shortened fuel load? That kind of surprised everybody.
Well, my guys on Old Schools did their homework because they've got a pit plan, so I'm just following what they're telling me to do. So Richard and the guys have done a hell of a job.
Great. Well, good luck out there, and go ahead, Darrell. You got something you wanted to add to it?
No, I have nothing I want to add to this. I just wanted to let Sean know that I poked Rudy to come down here and interview you, Sean.
Put me on the spot, huh?
Well, I don't usually talk to drivers while they're going, under green, but he wanted me to come down and talk to you, so I said, okay, I'm on it.
Well, the funny thing is all the races I've been in that MaxSpeedTV has broadcasted, this is the first time I've ever been interviewed. It's amazing.
Really? Well, usually I haven't seen you in a lot of races. Well, I mean, in here I'm talking in your league. I haven't seen you in the races that much. Usually you're up in the admin booth. But yeah, well, I don't know. Are you planning on running tonight over at that other one?
No, but over the past couple of years, since we've known each other in the other leagues that I've run in, and you've broadcasted just about all of them, never once hit the airs with you. So.
Well, can't say that now.
Heads up, I'm pitting here this time.
Okay. We'll let you get back to work here for a minute.
Did it kind of surprise him there, Rudy?
Yeah, I think it was a little bit of a surprise, but well, I'm glad that I did actually get to talk to Sean. Then now, I mean, gosh, I feel kind of stupid for not ever picking him to be one of the interviews.
The drivers are coming in. Is that what you were going to mention there, Cody?
Well, I know they're coming in, but Richard Holland's pitting. But I was going to ask Rudy. You've seen these trucks and you've seen the old trucks. You've kind of get to see which ones race a little. Do you really know which ones you like better, Rudy, racing-wise, or are you still kind of just watching the ball game?
Well, I'm still kind of watching right now because I really haven't had a whole lot of experience in the new ones just yet. Mm-hmm. We've been practicing with some other vehicles, but not the trucks. And and I got a nice, freshly painted truck sitting in the garage, ready to go racing, and no place to race it.
Yep. Well, I can tell you from what I know, you broadcast a few other leagues, including another one tonight, IWCR, and I was getting ready and making my setup for tonight for that league, and I noticed this truck, this build, this setup, the way they've got this truck is an absolute blast to make a setup for. Atlanta is one of the tracks where I suck. I'll admit it. I am not good at Atlanta. But making that setup, I sit in there for about 2.5 hours and made that setup, and I felt fine. I felt comfortable. The truck was on the track. I felt confident that maybe, I might could win tonight, so we'll see. But I'm definitely liking the new Chevy right now, which is what I've chosen to drive.
Very cool. Ricky Fagone coming down pit road now.
Yeah. Robert Victory has got a lot of damage to that Harley-Davidson Chevrolet.
Well, are we bothering the drivers by being in here?
I wouldn't think so. We're in our own channel, right?
No.
Yes, I moved us back up, Rudy.
Oh, you did? Oh. I looked over there and I thought I'd seen them over there. Okay. Well, that's good, because I don't really want to be a bother to the drivers. All right, John Houston back out in the lead again. And he has been on pit road again already, so I'm assuming that he probably got the fuel to make it the rest of the way. Now it's just a matter of... Now, he did do a 4-tire change that last time, and he's right out in the front.
Right.
Bradley Cooper in second, only took 2 tires. Richard Holland, he took 4 in third place. Ryan Borges with 2 in fourth. Ricky Fagone with 2 in fifth. Ricky Brinkman with 2 in sixth. Man, these guys only doing 2-tire changes and they're back in the field that far. That's kind of weird how that's all come about like that. Sean Dorr, I watched him do 2-tire change. Don Stevenson trying to recuperate from get back up there. Let's see, he did a 4-tire change. Actually had a lengthy pit stop. Must be trying to get some of that damage fixed up.
Right.
I don't know if you noticed, Rudy, but on lap 38, William Budd smacked the wall coming out of 4 pretty hard.
Oh, no. No, I didn't see that. And he's coming
He's bringing her down
road.
pit road here pretty slowly, so...
Oh, man. That's pretty much going to end his chances of a victory here tonight. He's already 4 laps down.
Yep, he missed his line.
Man,
he did. He hit it right where the safer barrier ends, too. Ouch, that stung.
That's something I hope I see installed at every track 100% of the way around in the future.
Yeah.
You know, John Houston's got a 5.1 second lead over second place. And Richard Holland right there in third, knocking on Bradley Cooper's door.
Yeah, speaking of tire changes, Rudy, you were talking about how people were taking, 4 tires and 2 tires. My only concern is, people trying to stretch it, not take any tires, guys in the back trying to gain a little bit of position. You're running, I'm watching the leader right now, they're pushing almost 190 miles an hour going into turn 1 in this new truck.
Oh, yeah.
And depending on how much camber they're running in these trucks, it would be very easy to blow a right front tire if you fried it off and possibly win a pit stop without taking rights, or went the whole race without even taking a right, which I don't think anyone would do that. But if you were pushing your truck hard enough and you had it where that right front was wearing a little bit more on one side than the other, I have seen them blow tires on this sim.
Now, Richard Holland has gotten by his teammate Bradley Cooper there as well, Rudy.
Yeah, I was waiting for Cody to get done so I could say that, but yeah, he did. That was a nice clean pass right there. So you can definitely tell Old School's teammates, they're pretty respectable around each other. So, yep, good job by them.
What a job by John Houston tonight. Started on the front row on the outside line, and he really ain't left the front when it comes to position-wise. He is leading right now, having a great race. Looks like that Toyota truck is dialed in pretty good.
On a sadder note, this week, Rudy, a second father to me and Steph LeBrun's dad passed away, and it's been a pretty hard week for some of us. And just want to give a big shout out to Steph there for being with us here tonight. And I'm gonna miss his dad. He was like a second dad to me.
Oh man, that's a bummer. Well, my thoughts and prayers are with you guys, because you always hate to lose a loved one, and then having a friend lose their loved one too is really, really heartbreaking as well. So yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's bad news.
Steph's my best friend, and he's more of a brother to me, so we're pretty close. But his dad was a good guy, and it's just move forward from here, I guess.
Yeah, it's never a good thing to lose a loved one.
But getting back to the race here, Richard is looks like he's slowly closing. You got the better stats reading than I do, Rudy, so you'll be able to tell that more better than I can.
Yeah, he's still 5.2 seconds behind John. I don't think he's really closing. If he is, he may be catching a tenth here or there, and then maybe John pulling back away. That's what I'm seeing here. Oh, and here comes Richard down pit road.
With Bradley behind him.
Yes, sir.
Got about 15 laps left here, so the fuel run must be pretty short.
No.
Now, Sean Doerr stayed out, Rudy. He's part of that team as well, so he's staying out.
Everyone's doing their own little thing here.
So what I'm kind of curious to see here is if they take any tires.
That's going to be...
Oh, one of them Bradley took no tires, but Richard Holland took right sides.
Okay.
So they're experimenting with a little bit of different things there.
Ricky Brinkman is in and out as well.
Remember what I said about them right front? Just keep an eye on them.
Yeah, when you were talking about that earlier too, Cody, with these shortened fuel stops, they might be pushing these tires a lot harder than normal. So taking no tires might not be the right thing to do unless you're trying to keep those tires going for a few stops.
Yep. John Houston's hitting pit road, our leader.
Yes, sir. Watching here to see what he does when he comes to a stop.
Knowing that people behind him have pitted and taken no tires, I'm going to say he's going to take no tires. It's going to be a gas and go for him.
Now, Ricky Fagone, Sean Doerr, and Jay Anderson stayed out.
Right sides.
Right side tires only for John Houston. Yeah, Ricky Fagone, next one, wait and see if he's going to break down and come down pit road, but not yet.
Clean stop for John.
Fagone has caught up to his teammate, Jason Halverson, who's letting him by nice and clean.
Yeah, Rudy, has Fagone and Doerr pitted yet?
No.
All right.
Jay Anderson's coming down now, Rudy.
Yeah, he was one of the other ones that did not pit, Jay Anderson. And he's coming down pit road, so just the only two, I believe.
Sean Doerr is coming down. Sorry to cut you there, Rudy, but Sean Doerr is coming down now.
Yep. Waiting to see what Jay Anderson does here. Right side tires going on.
Wow, I cannot believe how.
Sean Doerr took no tires, Cody.
Yep. I was just about to say, I cannot believe how hard John Houston is pushing that truck right now. He went through 3 and 4, and I thought he was just going to make love with the wall and didn't even come close to it. That is must be one heck of a setup. I really did. I was about to say, whoop, he's in it.
Okay, Ricky Fagone coming down pit road, and he stops. Let's see if this is going to be a tire. Any tires going on? No tires, fuel only for Ricky Fagone. John Houston is now our leader, and that's going to put Ricky Fagone's going to go back to 4th real quick.
Now, I did get on John Houston and Sean Doerr's case there on the last stop because they entered the backstretch well into turn 2. And I noticed Sean Doerr did not enter he entered on the backstretch this time, so I got to go back and check John to make sure he didn't do something wrong.
And Robert Riley spinning, trying to get that Toyota on pit road. Gonna cost him.
Was he coming in too fast, Cody?
I don't know. We'll have to ride on the onboard, take a look at that. Looks like he might have just had a little bit too much gear or rear brake in it. Yeah, he was coming in a little hot, and he geared down right at the time he was coming in hot.
Well, 8 more laps to go. Make that 7 laps.
Oh, someone just hit the wall. I heard it.
Richard Holland, second place, 7.7 seconds behind John Houston. And John blinking a little bit right there.
Oh, yeah.
His quality is still 99.
Yep. Ping's going up, though. 108.
He just blinked for just a couple seconds there.
Yeah.
He's okay now, but Richard Holland losing a lot of time to him. Boy, he's back 8.4 seconds, so John Houston is just on a rail right now.
That is one fast Toyota.
These guys are dropping tenths. Man, back 8.7 seconds. 8.8 seconds. 8.9 seconds. Boy, they're just dropping like a freight train here. But they'll still be podium finishes. We'll try to get a word in with them here. 4 laps to go, folks.
I was watching John's fastest lap a few laps ago, and he was running about 190 going into one exactly. So that's pretty fast.
Yeah, I'm on him right now, and he's
187 into one.
Yep, 187.
I got Richard doing 182 into 3 right now, Cody.
All right. He didn't get down to about 176 in the middle of 1 and 2 right there. 172 right there.
Richard gets to a maximum of 185 into turn 1, but slows it right down to 172.
What happened to Bradley Cooper? He just, like, gone.
Like, disappeared?
He's coming down pit road here. With 2 to go, he gave up a... Man, he's going backwards real fast.
I don't know. Maybe, let me look and see if he ran out of gas.
I think he did, because he didn't hit the wall or anything.
Ryan Borges moves into 3rd for Storm.
He did. He ran out of fuel. Backstretch. Started sputting. 1 lap too far.
Yeah, he did say rookie mistake over driver chat.
Yep. White flag this time, right,
yes,
Rudy?
Yes, sir. John Houston coming out of, going to be coming out of turn 4 right here.
What a solid run.
Yep, bringing it to the checkered flag. John Houston winning here at Charlotte tonight for Narn. Good job.
Not a scratch on that truck.
Nope.
I'll get the drivers ready in the green room for you there.
Okie dokie.
What a good run.
Yes, sir.
Held his line, never made a hiccup, didn't get a scratch on the truck, took care of his equipment. Gonna end up victory lane tonight. Pretty good night.
All right, let's see if we can get John Houston. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you ready.
Well, you win here tonight for this fun race and a little bit of cash in your hand, I guess. But I don't know how much that is or anything. But we were trying to figure out, man, how you got that truck was just hooked up tonight, wasn't it?
Yeah. At the beginning, though, it felt kind of nervous, but then, man, this thing started coming in. It felt like a rocket.
Oh, it was.
Man, we were looking at it about 187, 188 going into turn 1. That's freaking awesome, man. But you win it here, and I guess the most important thing I really kind of wanted to kind of cover is you've had a great season. You kind of didn't show up a lot of the races, but anyhow, are you looking forward to next season?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I took a little bit of hiatus there and missed a lot, but I'm back. We're gonna run this full season, me and Ricky.
Very
We're
good.
Gonna do our best to finish 1-2.
Oh, very good. It's good to see you out there again, John. Because I always say whenever you're out there on the track, boy, the guys are in for some deep trouble. So, but yeah, good run tonight, and congratulations. And we won't see you next season. We won't be here, unfortunately. But we wish you the best of luck next season, John.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Rudy.
All right. Let's see. Richard Halling come in second in that race, so let's get him up here. There he is. Richard Halling, you got a copy?
Hey, got you, Rudy.
Well, you come in second tonight in the race. Man, I'll tell you what, it just seemed like nobody had anything for John Houston out there. He was just a rocket. But you come in second with some great pit strategies. Tell us about your racing tonight out there.
Yeah, well, actually, Rudy, we felt like we had something for him. We were as fast as they were. We just lost that track position after that first stop. I think they took 2 tires, and we took 4 on the first one. And what we should have done was taken 2, and then taken the 4, and then we could have taken 2 in that last one. I think that's what they did. But yeah, we got outsmarted on the pit strategy with the tires there. That 6.5 gallons of fuel.
Yeah.
But yeah, I felt like we had something for him just straight up.
Well, how did the old school Chevrolet run tonight?
The old school Chevy was the new Chevy here was real good actually. We were struggling to find some speed in it, but we got together and built a good setup here. And once again, Bradley Cooper did a lot to it. he was able to really find what we needed in this thing to make it go.
Well, compared to the old Chevy, how do you like this new one?
You know, I like this new truck, Rudy. It seems really racy. It seems like you can make adjustments to it, and it reacts to it, and it kind of it feels more like the B and the A car sort of in a way. Doesn't feel like it's as separated, you know. But it's a good truck. I like it. It feels racy.
Well, very good. Well, congratulations on your second place. And anybody you want to shout out to?
Yeah, once again, like I said, just want to thank my teammates. We did a lot of work to this thing again this week, just trying to be fast and trying to find some speed in it. And like I said, Bradley Cooper found something that we needed in this thing. The truck needed to go fast, so I want to thank him and all the other guys, Mike Tibbetts, Phil Gary, all the other guys on the team. Just want to thank Sean Dorr. He's the team owner, so I want to thank him. But yeah, this Old Schools Motorsports Chevy was really good tonight, man.
All right. Well, you looking forward to next season?
Yes, we are. We are looking forward to it. Like I said, after working on this thing the last couple of days and finding some speed in it, we're a little bit more excited about going into the season now.
Very good, very good. Okay, well, any thanks you want to shout out to?
Yeah, just my teammates, like I said, Rudy. Want to thank you, MaxSpeedTV, for being on board with us. Unfortunately, this is the end of the road for us for now. Maybe we'll catch back up with you later on. We love going back watching you broadcast, Rudy. You do an excellent job, and we're going to miss you.
Well, I'm going to miss you guys too, Richard. And yeah, I'm hoping to. Daryl and I already talked about that maybe one of these days our paths may cross again. But I'll try to keep up with you guys and watch some of the broadcasts, in next season and watch see how you guys do. So, but good luck next season, Richard, and thanks for talking with us.
Hi, Rudy. Thanks a lot, man. We're gonna really gun for that championship next season. So, thanks a lot, Rudy.
Okay, thank you. All right, we got Ryan Borges. Let's see, Ryan, you got a copy?
Yep, I got you, Rudy.
Well, you come in third spot tonight. Was kind of a weird circumstance there. That who was that ran out of fuel? Bradley Cooper. Bradley Cooper. Yeah, ran out of fuel. And you got by him, you and several others, but you bring it into third spot tonight. What did you think of that race?
Oh, it was definitely a blast just going around Charlotte in these trucks. I've always liked Charlotte truck. It's a really fun combination to drive, but me and Don and Storm, we didn't really have that much to contend with this race. Both of us really didn't put a lot into practice for this race, and all I really did to get third, I don't think I really had a truck close to that, but just pit strategy is all I played in those 3 or 4 stops, and that was able to get me up there and at least a top 3 spot. I mean, I had nothing for Houston or Richard or even both the Rickies, but it was a good finish.
Well, we were talking about this earlier. You know how Darryl always likes to throw a little clinker in the works there, throwing in that shortened fuel load and kind of messed up a few people's setups. He said he got a lot of pokes there. Did it change your setup?
Not really. No. Maybe it did, but I don't think we didn't really have a quick truck to start with, so I think we just took it for what it was, ran it, and we were able to keep up somewhat and just play those pit strategy cycles as best we could, just because I was playing it more than Don. Don was just going straight up 4 tires and getting full fuel, and that really wasn't working out for him. But I was going in, taking 2 tires sometimes, taking no tires on the last stop, and just trying to get as fast as I could down pit road and out of pit road, and that's what helped me get up to at least third.
Now here's something that the drivers didn't know, Rudy, is if they rode the old trucks as a goodbye for the old series, they had 50% fuel if a driver had used the old ones. Would that have changed your game, Ryan?
Yeah, that would have won us. That would have won me the race if I would have ran that.
Wow. Heck,
wow.
You could have made it. You could have definitely made it on 1 pit stop. Then.
Yeah, instead of 3.
I told you, Daryl likes to throw those little clinkers in there. That was a good one, Daryl.
I'm not even commenting on that. Just wow.
And nobody ran one of them.
Nope.
Man. So, okay. Well, Ryan, anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I gotta thank Don, David, Michael, Nathan, Eric, everyone in Martin, and everyone at Storm Motorsports for helping me out this whole season. And I got to thank you for broadcasting the first season, and I got to thank Narn for putting on this season. It's probably one of the most fun leagues I've ever been in. So thank you guys for that.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Ryan.
Thank you.
Before you go off air, Rudy.
Yeah.
And do your post-race stuff. Sean and I, again, want to thank you for everything you've done and being a part of our league and stuff. And you came on board when Sean reached out to you for the first season, so want to thank you for that. Sean, do you have anything you want to say?
No, just that he was obviously my first choice when the league started, and I would love to have had him all throughout our existence, but things come up. But like I said, Rudy's always going to be my first choice. Always has been, always will be. So you did exactly what I knew you would do, Rudy, and I appreciate everything you've done.
Well, thank you, Sean. That means a lot, man. You've always been a good friend to me. You've never done anything to me, so I appreciate that. That's really some kind words. So, okay, well, thank you guys, and I'm sorry that things just didn't work out, our time wise and everything, but I hope and pray that we can cross paths again.
Well, it's not a goodbye, Rudy. It's see you later.
Yeah, we'll see you after a while. Yep.
Down the road.
That's right.
Well,
okay.
Thanks again, Rudy.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, and you're very, very welcome. For man, I'll tell you what, you guys have really been it's been great to broadcast for you. It's been great racing that we've been watching. So, and I'm sure Cody is going to mirror what I just said. So,
yep.
All right. It's good to have you join as well there, Cody. When you did, it would have been good if Rudy knew about you coming on board and stuff early on and had you up there, because then I wouldn't have been in the broadcast booth with him for a few races.
Hey, man, I enjoyed every minute of it. Racing here is great. Everyone's got respect. I've got to know a lot of you, got to cut up with some of you at times, had a lot of fun here, and I'm going to miss it, but it's just like Rudy said, or like you said, Daryl, it's not goodbye, it's see you again. See you later.
Yep. Do your thing for one last time there, Rudy.
All right, let's run down to the results here. John Houston, of course, our winner tonight. Richard Holland in second. Ryan Borges third. Ricky Fagone fourth. Ricky Brinkman in fifth. Sean Dorr coming in sixth. Great run for Sean. Jay Anderson seventh. Bradley Cooper eighth. Jason Haverson ninth. And Robert Riley 10th. Cody?
Robert Victory 11th, Don Stevenson 12th, William Budd 13th, Eric Wortley 14th, Michael Tibbetts 15th, Breen Johnson 16th, and Steph rounding out in 17th. That's your field.
All right. Very good. All right. Well, again, congratulations to our winner here whenever I get around to it here. John Houston for bringing home the victory here tonight for the season awards banquet. Actually, the award banquet race here that they put on right after the award banquet. If you go back and watch this later and you missed the awards banquet, it was really professional, really well done, and I really enjoyed it. It was a great job that Daryl did. He kind of put me on the spot, wanted me to do it, and I was like, I didn't prepare for this, I didn't have any stats in front of me or nothing, but he did a great job with it. So, but again, we're going to miss these guys, Cody. I'm telling you, it's a shame, and I feel kind of bad in a way, but then they're going to be in good hands with CFI. Right. Time-wise, I couldn't. Just not enough hours in the day to get all these races in that these guys want, but they're in good hands with CFI. CFI is a pretty professional outfit, and probably more professionally done than my broadcast. Gosh, I'm not a professional at this. I just did it because I enjoyed doing it, and I guess that's why the people like it. But well, anyhow, thanks for watching tonight, and we'll be up here just in about 2.5 hours for our third broadcast of the day. So make sure you tune in then, folks.
I'll be on track in that one. I'll be racing.
Yes, sir.
Pull for the 38. Go CGR.